gas stoves. There was no gas in it. So I'm very aware of this concept that says you're making a pot and all of a sudden it's not going right. It's off kilter. Have you ever watched anyone do this? It gets off kilter and all of a sudden it's way up. It's all over the... So he would pick it up, throw it in the clay pot, in the water again. Then he would wait a few days and there was a wire on a table. He'd cut it on the wire to make sure there was no air bubbles, pack it again, and he'd start over and he'd make something else. We were so thankful after the first couple of years when he stopped making ashtrays and went to pots. So the point is that the potter, if the clay is usable, if the clay is soft, if the clay is moist, if the clay cooperates, excuse me, if you will, if the clay cooperates, the potter can make a beautiful pot, a beautiful vase, a beautiful work of art. And if the clay does not cooperate, if it's too dry, if it's just not good clay, then the potter squashes it. Then the potter throws it into the bin and says, forget it. So the point is that the same thing applies to us as people. If we are workable, if we are pliable, if we follow what God says, if we obey God, if we are good disciples, then God can mold us into a beautiful vessel. God can mold us into somebody that He can use. God can mold us into the person that He needs us to become. And if we are not, the implication is that we get thrown out like the clay. Now, the only example we have of really getting thrown out like the clay is who? Noah.
Oh, no.
Noah. You were there yesterday. Noah. I'm going to miss you when you go for the winter. I'm going to miss you. Noah. When God flooded the world and destroyed everything. And then said, what's the covenant with Noah? I will never do this again. And what is the sign? The rainbow, the sign. So we know that God won't totally destroy the world again. But the point still is that if we are able to be pliable, if we are able to be molded, God can mold us into whatever He needs us to be, and can mold lives that are shattered, lives that are broken, lives that are in trouble, into productive human beings. Into productive human beings. But what's the first thing that has to happen? You have to believe in God. You've got to reach out. You've got to say, God, help me. Right? You've got to say, God, help me. God, help me. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you got to say. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to take a big chance here, because I'm so much into this Potter thing. You know, I stand in the back row of the choir. There's a reason for that. I told Lois I was going to try to sing this song. She said, good luck with that. This is a song called The Potter's Hand by Darlene Shasik, I guess her name is. Beautiful Lord, wonderful Savior, I know for sure all of my days are held in your hand, crafted into your perfect plan. You gently call me into your presence, guiding me by your Holy Spirit. I'm captured by your holy calling, set me apart. I know you're drawing me to yourself. Lead me, Lord, I pray. Take me, mold me, use me, fill me. I give my life to the Potter's hand. Call me, guide me, lead me, walk beside me. I give my life to the potter's hand. My prayer for all of us is that we will give our lives to the potter's hand. Amen. Amen. Our song is number 431, Go My Children with My Blessing. Oh, my children, with my blessing, never alone. Waiting, singing, I with you, you are my own. In my arms, baptismal river, I have made you mine forever. Go, my children, with my blessing, you are my own. Oh, my children, sins forgiven, and peace and pure. Here you learn how much I love you, what I endure. Here you learn my son's glory, here you touched his love, his glory. Oh, my children, sins forgiven, and peace and pure. Oh, my children, fed and nourished, closer to me. Grow in love and love my serving, joyful and free. Here my spirit's power fills you, here its tender comfort stills you. Oh, my children, fed and nourished, joyful and free. A very quick reminder that the funeral for Jack, Saturday, two weeks from yesterday, visiting hour is at 10 o'clock downstairs in the parish hall, and then we will come up here at 11 o'clock for the funeral. I also want to remind you that at 3 o'clock the same day, we will have an hour, hour and a half, instead of Bible study, we're doing a class on what it is to be in the UCC. What is the UCC? What is it? We've got some people that are newer, and so we're going to do a presentation on what it is and what church is made up the UCC and whatnot. So that's at 3 o'clock. Now, as you leave this place, know that all things are possible in the Potter's house. Go into the world, walk in love, share the healing power of God with everyone, and allow the peace of God to keep your hearts and minds in perfect peace. Amen. Amen.